Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude Bangarang on this Monday morning. Yes, it's Monday, and it sucks for a lot of people. But you know what? That's a choice. Yes, we're doing things we don't want to do. What are you doing about it? What are you doing to change your life? What are you doing to manifest those things into your world that will bring you happiness, joy, fulfillment, and most of all, love and light and energy? Good morning, everybody. Our most gracious and loving Father, Mother, Spirit, guides, angels, thank you for everything that you have given us. Thank you for letting us know that we are not here alone and that you are there to help us. We just need to reach out. Open our hearts and minds today. Let us see something new. Let us feel something new. Let us find a way through those things that are in our block, that are blocking our sight. Remove them for us, open our eyes so we can see what to do. So, mote it be. Bangarang. Good morning, everybody. Glad to see you. Things are rolling right along. Got my hemp works here. Things are moving. So, we're going to talk about real quick a couple things we got coming up. We got the trip. You saw the trip. Make sure you're reaching out to Bruce because there's still some openings left. Okay? Check it out. Not sure that there's any openings on the catamaran trip, but there's still some openings left. So reach out, get with Bruce, find out what's going on. Bruce Kahler, Kahler at apollotravel.com. Find him out right there. That's what we're looking for. He'll answer any questions you got. Things are happening. This Friday night, 7 o'clock, be there on this channel, okay, on the Tarot with an Attitude channel and on the Cosmic Insight channel. We're going to be running some of the Facebook channels too as well. We will have the meeting of the Psychic Council again. We are going to be starting at 7 o'clock. It will be 2 hours. Get in early. Get your questions in early because people start piling in late and then they get missed and they get all whiny and upset. And I wouldn't be on time. Be on time. It'll be myself, the beautiful and wonderful Miss Rocky DeGotti from Darker Art Studio, Rebecca Gregory, and all of her stellar sounds and the way she connects. And then we have Hillis Pugh from Cosmic Insight doing Lemurian meditations and Lemurian divination would be actually the way to say it. Don't miss it. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a ball. Things are happening. Things are coming. A lot of things happening, especially in my life. So I want to make sure everybody's there and that we can jump in. So we're getting some things started. People slow coming through the door, but that's okay. Things are happening. Something's going on. I got to check out what's going on with StreamYard because things are just slow and things have been slow. So we'll find out what's happening. For those of you in Tarot with an Attitude, the Facebook group, it's not letting me connect. I've done everything I know to do to delete it, move it, put it in or whatnot. That's the reason I post the link. Come there and you will come to Tarot with an Attitude. You can watch it right there on YouTube. Don't worry, you won't miss out. We'll find some things. Going to be seeing some experiments later. So let's see what's going on. Bridget, good morning. Glad to see you here. Thank you for being here. Also, curious what you see for the week as a collective. I was in here a little early, so I saw your comment. Thank you for putting it in early. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this in right now. And I'm going to bring this up so we can kind of see what's going on. I did a poll on it, Bridget, and it's kind of offering. I got something different here. There's more than these three cards. You will see what's going on. When I talk to the angels, we definitely have change coming for the collective, for the whole, for everybody. But I don't think we're handling this change well. Too many people are fighting the change and they're wanting to keep things the way they are. And they're sleeping through it. Okay? Some of these things we can't help. We have to let the change happen. Stop fighting. Take a break. Fight when the fight is necessary. Remember, fighting change, 8 of it, justice. When you start a fight, you're going to get back what you put out. And that's what I see as the collective. I see a lot of fighting and a lot of people forgetting this very point, that today is the day and that our collective as a whole, we're not pulling together. We're fighting each other. Everything is coming. Things are happening and things are just not They're not gelling. That's why all the negative energy. But I expected some of this. Remember, this year is a 5. 2021 is a 5. So even if we look at today, we have a total of a 2. But we have the basis of conflict is a 5. So 2021 is a 5, but when you take 7, 26, 2021 and put them together, you come up with a 2, breaks down to 11, breaks down to 2. All right. So in our partnerships, in pairing with other people, we have to be wary of conflict and different things like that. It's there. This energy is real. It's there. And what I'm really getting is the lack of being able to deal with change, and especially the lack of being able to deal with change as a community, as a collective. That's what's going on. Everybody's fighting each other. Now, when I used, ta-da, see that magic trick? Wasn't that awesome? All right. When I used the Lightseers deck to ask this, it wasn't as warm and fuzzy as the angels. All right. And what I'm seeing is here, too many people are self-centered. Too many people are diving into how they feel, their own emotion or whatnot, the collective. Therefore, guess what? We're declaring false victories. We're declaring false information. Things are happening. We're just saying things that absolutely aren't true, which is stopping us from being victorious and stopping the collective from moving on. And at the same point, we've got the reversed Knight of Wands. The collective is not in a place where anything is coming to control the passions, the dreams, and desire. They're all what we want. What I'm seeing are some very selfish cards here. And the collective, that's what's going on. Factions of the collections, individuals, things like that, were not functioning. And this is what's causing us the problem. So now I'm going to ask the angels, tell me, or I tell you what, I'm going to ask the angels to help me with the Shaman's Dream Oracle. What is the answer? What do we need to do? Bottom line is we all know what it is. Stop with the hate. Stop with the I don't like this, and get out of the selfishness of everything being what I want. The collective picture is not very pretty right now. It's not. And you know what? In other ways, it's not supposed to be. But how do we make this better? How do we do this better? And guess what? We have to learn to protect the future. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. The future is not about us. The future is about our children, our grandchildren, those that are going on. The future is about showing them how to resolve problems, is what I'm seeing. The Dragon's Hoard comes in strong here with a 12. The 12 comes together for a 3. Creativity, collaboration, getting along, both sides listening to each other, and people understanding you are not in this alone. We have things here to help us. Stop screaming spirituality and then screaming like a banshee at something political. You didn't want to go wrong. You sound like an idiot. Okay? That's what I'm saying on both sides. Stop. We have to stop. The answer is in learning to work together. We have to protect the future, and we have to do it as a collective. So it's a very interesting question this morning, Bridget. I'm sorry I don't have better news for you, but I do see that as this year moves on, we go from a 5, and I believe 2022 will be a 6. So we will get through this, and it's working towards a more victorious and a better next year. Everybody thought this year was going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. Actually, 2020, for me and a lot of other people, I was having this conversation at a party, was not a bad year. It was different. Things happened. There were agitations. But a lot of us in this collective right here is that we made more money in 2020 than we did the previous years. We were able to work less and make more in 2020. 2021 came along as a 5 to say, we're not staying there. We're not comfortable. So we're going to give you some turmoil, and we're going to let you understand this is what's happening. Now, people, the turmoil and the conflict is hitting. Things didn't go the way people wanted them to go on either side. Things aren't happening. I don't talk to anybody that's happy. All right. So therefore, everybody's self-centered. Everybody's self-controlled, or what their little group wants. or what their family wants. And that's what's going on. The answer to all of this is to remember we have to protect the future and we have to work together. We have to give in order to receive. You can't just take. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Dragon's Hoard is there to remind us we need to come together as a group. And in that, we will find answers to all this mess that's going on. I hope that helped, Bridget. Let me know. I know it wasn't pretty, but we'll see what's going on there and we'll go from there. Okay. And find out what's happening. Christina Lee, hi, Dad. Hey, good morning, sweetie. Glad you are here. Christy Ludford, good to see you back. Good morning, Rob. May I have a card today, please? Thank you. Much love. Here we go. Let's get this up and running here and let's find out what's going on. We are going to go to, I am going to the Lightseers deck this morning. We're going to see what's there. All right, Christy, here you go. Find out what's happening for Christy Ledford this morning. Good morning and bangarang. The Ace of Pentacles, new things coming into your life, new things you're going to manifest, some things are going to happen. It's all about bringing things into this world for you this week, my dear. Nine of Pentacles. Guess what? You do the work, you get to pick the fruit. Things are going to start happening. Things are going to start coming in. Four of Cups. Don't become complacent. Get off your ass. That's going to be what's going to be happening. Stop moping and you're going to start moving forward. Four of Cups means if you're not careful, we got it reversed here. You stop being complacent, you get up, you move, and you start becoming happy again. You start finding your fulfillment and things like that. Pay attention to life as you go through today and through this week, because Spirit is going to present you with some things that are going to help you actually bring some wonderful things into your physical world. Those are great cards, Christy. Good morning. Glad you were here. Christina Lee, taking Jeff to the airport. Okay. At the bottom of the hour, we'll watch the last half when I get home. Thank you. Thank you for being there. It's awesome when your kids support what you do. It's great. Karina, good morning. Grand Rising, Rob, may I please have a card? I haven't been present this last week. It's been busy at work, and some of that, are you taking time in the morning to prep for it? And when you come home to shake it off? Are you doing any of your self-protection? Are you doing your meditation? Or has work and everything else become, oh, guess what? Spiritual narcolepsy, like we talked about last week. You let things go, you forget it, and then, oh, Spirit is just in the side mix. Get with Spirit. They will help you. They will guide you. That's what's going on. All right, here we go. Let's get back over here. Karina. All right. Five of Pentacles. Time to step out of needing that help. Help is coming. Help is here. Are you refusing help? Help is right there, but are you not taking it? The Five of Pentacles reversed to me talks about in this card, there is help and you're starting to take it. You got to understand, it's kind of what we were just talking about. You have to take time every day to recharge, rehelp in the physical world, and that's what's going on. Okay, Justice. If you don't put it out there, you're not getting it back. Things are out of balance for you, okay? Because again, you've let your spiritual slip for the physical. That's what's happening. And guess what? The Three of Pentacles. Because you're not taking time to deal with the spirit in your physical world, you've let everything kind of overwhelm you. Now you're tired. Now you're beat. You kind of lose direction. You don't know where to go. Things are addled. Work with Spirit. Work with other people, get back. Just because things are busy at work doesn't mean we get to leave our spirituality at home, on our table, on our altar, in our Bibles and our cards. Guess what? Get to bed. Don't let your inner 5-year-old keep you up longer than you need to be. If it's a busy week, go to bed. Get rest before you go to bed. Talk to Spirit. When you get up in the morning, set your intentions. Talk to Spirit. It's just as important. That's what's going on here. That's why your week has been kind of all wrapped up and radical. We got to get everybody back into the groove, back into being with Spirit and remembering we are conquerors. We are victorious. We can declare victory over these things, Karina. Remember that. Let me know. Bangarang. Glad to see you here. This is the place. You know what? Tarot with an Attitude is the place where you get grounded. I want you to get grounded and remember that being grounded keeps you fresh in spirit, keeps you fresh in energy, keeps you fresh in life, in physicality, in spirit. Okay. This is the place where we try to unadulterate ourselves. We yell bangarang because we remind ourselves what I put out, I get back. This is the place to help find your magic, reclaim your magic that you put away and you lost. All right. So you can find your wings and fly. That's what Tarot with an Attitude is all about. Glad to see you're here. Hi, hello, Pallavi. How are you? Glad you are here. May I have a reading for the month of August, for the whole month? Wow. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right. I'm going to tell you what you need to know for the month of August, and we'll go from there. All right. Pallavi, here we go. Let's get started. And again, Pallavi, you have some things coming into your world that you're trying to bring in and manifest into the physical world. The Ace of Ariel, she is there to remind you we can bring some great things in. There are things working in your life that you are not aware of. So you don't have all the information. Don't think you do. All right. What this is also saying is it's going to be important in you for you during the month of August to use your intuition, guidance. Look to the goddess, look to the spirit to help you understand, because there are things you don't understand that are moving on around you. For August, what they're saying is solutions. Archangel Zadkiel is here to saying success that comes from objective compromise. What I'm looking at here is temperance, balance. You need to be aware. I'm going to try to clear these up a little bit. Sometimes I found out if I put my hands on there, give the camera something to focus on, it brings them back in, but it's not seeming to help. I don't know what's going on. All right. There we go. Boom. It worked. So what I want you to do is you remember, Pallavi, that you need to stay balanced. Don't let your emotions run away. Don't let your brain forget your emotions. Keep everything in balance. Everything here is about staying calm, finding solutions. You will be fine in dealing with things that are going to hit you that you are not aware of, but you have to stay calm and stay balanced. Look at the good in them. Look at the bad in them. Look and plan and find out, and new things will come to you. A lot of things happening for you this month. So stay aware, stay focused, and you too will be able to find some peace, love, and light. That's amazing. Banger. Good job. Good job. All right. Bridget, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is that full moon, man? LOL, people don't like letting go of the pain they believe defines them. You know what? We had this conversation the other day with somebody. That people forget the full moon. They go out and they start asking for a bunch of stuff, and they forget full moon is a time for letting go. It is a time, yes, you want to define some new things you bring into your life, but what do you want to let go to make them happen? And I think you're absolutely right. People don't want to let go of what happened. They're clinging to a false truth because they don't want it. They're kicking their feet and screaming like little 3-year-olds. So yes, I believe that is part of the problem. I think you're right. And it's getting very tiring for people. It's getting very old, and they don't realize what a total ass they're making out of themselves. Okay? I'm tired of it. And what I really am tired of is seeing other leaders, spiritual leaders that call themselves spiritual leaders, promoting their own agenda, and therefore not telling people, lighten up. This is not the way. There's nothing we're doing here that is spiritual. So I think you're absolutely right. People aren't wanting to let go of the past. People are not wanting to let go of the pain that they suffered, the pain they believe they have, and they want to carry it around like a martyr. All right? It's not a healthy thing. It's not a good thing. We're not supposed to do that. So, Bridget, good call. I think you're right on it. Hi, Rob. A card, please. Let's see what we've got this morning. Glad we're back. Had our party over the weekend. Went to that party in Tampa. What an amazing thing to see some family. Get in touch with some, how do you say it? Second, third cousins that, young people. My cousins had kids and haven't met them or whatnot, and they're growing up and having kids. And that reconnection was absolutely awesome. Nine of Gabrielle, stay determined and move forward. This is about your will. This is about you understanding that you have to do the work here to bring in whatever you want to do. There's something you're supposed to be walking away from. Leave it alone. Let go of things that don't serve you. Keep moving forward. Nine of Gabrielle, this is in your will. The Eight of Gabrielle, you're hanging on to some old stuff and things keep coming back. That's why we keep seeing some of the same cards, because you're not letting go of the past and old hurts and pains. Kind of what's funny right there is that goes into what Bridget was just saying. Nine of Gabrielle, we're manifesting things. And sometimes we're manifesting things we don't want because we haven't let go of the past. We haven't let go of pain. We haven't let go of anything and say, okay, that didn't work out. How do we move on? So with all that, the Eight of Ariel, you have to learn to master your own physical world. What they want you to do is there's still lessons to be learned here, and there are things that you can teach other people. You have this knowledge, okay? You have a base knowledge, but you got to get it from here up into here. Let me get over here and get back to where I wanted to be here with this. There we go. You got to get it out of your head and down to here, okay? That's what's happening. Okay, get it into your heart, but be willing to learn. You're stuck and you're not learning the new things in your physical world. Things change, things happen, things move on. So that's what I'm getting for you. The Eight is about movement. The Eight, and we have 8 here. You're not moving ahead. You're not moving forward in your love life, in your happiness, and your fulfillment. You're hanging on to shit that needs to be let go of. There is something better waiting. But you know what? That's easily said, but sometimes we have to go through pain to get that better. Think about it. Every good thing that we receive does not come freely. Sometimes we got to work for it. We got to practice. We got to go through some pain, some agony. We got to go through some downtime, but we got to leave it alone. And a lot of people don't want to go through the pain, so they keep the crap they've got. And that's what's happening here. You can bring things in, but you got to do it in your will. The Nine of Gabriel is about you taking charge and you moving forward. And what do you want to bring out? Let something go, move forward, be trusting in the angels and in spirit that they have something new for you. Manifest, learn, this is in your physical world. Get over it. Move forward, bring some things, learn something new, find some new things, and things will change for you. That's what I got, Ken. Let me know what's going on. Tarot with an Attitude, everybody. www.tarotwithanattitude.com is where you can book a session. Please reach out to me. Book a session. Love to work with people and find out what's happening. And in my sessions, that way then I can go into a lot more detail. And we have fun. We have a good time. I believe in laughter. I believe in helping or whatnot, but we need that time to be able to go deeper. All right. Romance Jackson, hello. I love the name. Love the smile. How you doing? I knew what you meant. Helpo. Hello. We got you covered. All right. Ninian Dor, good morning. Can you please read the Leo sign? Do you see any info about the disclosure? Thanks. All right. Astrology, not my big thing. Tell me more about the disclosure. And I'll be able to go there. Okay, I'm just going to ask real quick. The disclosure. I want to know more about the disclosure. Let me know. Pop in down below. Write it in. When we get there, we'll find out what's going on. I'll be able to go into more detail for you. All right, but we're going to ask right now. Nino Dor wants to know about the disclosure. Here we go. All right. 10 of Gabriel. Something's coming to an end. Let's find out what we've got here. And what it's saying is put your worry down, okay? Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. And what I'm getting here, I don't know what this disclosure is, but you're looking so hard at what's something you want, you're missing out on other things. This is in the will. You're worried. You're buried under it. You're letting one thing crush you. 10 of Raphael. There are some things. The 9 is when things are coming into the world. The 10 is when things are letting go. You have to let go. There are some things that you need to let go of here. The happiness, the things that you're looking for, I don't see them. Whatever you're in with this disclosure, things are fixing to change. 10s are about change, things coming to an end. Okay, and the aces or the 1s are about bringing things in new. So the 7 of Michael, bottom line, you keep wanting to know about this disclosure thing. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm telling you what Michael is telling you here, there's a better way. Okay, you can't see the forest for the trees. You're in a tizzy in your mind about whatever this disclosure thing is. Therefore, you're missing the path. Talk to the angels. Let the angels show you a better way. Step back from your attachment to this outcome of whatever it is, your emotional outcome. I think this is some of the pain that people are not walking away from. This is some of the changes that we want. I want what I want. I want what I want. What is this happening? Guess what? It's causing you some mental anguish, and there's a better way to do things than the way you've been doing them. Okay, you're putting all your hopes and dreams on something else, and that's not what we're supposed to do. Put them in spirit. What do you want? What do you want to manifest for you in your life? Love, energy, light, and I'm telling you, things will change. Keep trying to just wishing that something else is going to happen, or that an astrological sign or magic is going to just bring something to you without you doing the work. False teachings, my friend. False teachings. So let me know what's going on. I'd like to hear more about this, and then we can actually find out what I can go into more. It'll help me know more what those cards meant. You probably already know. So let me know, and we will talk about it. Good to see you. Bangarang. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Wanda McGann, if possible, could I have a reading on anything that I need to know at this time? Please, if possible. Sure, Wanda, that's what we do. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. Wanda needs to know general knowledge about what's happening right now. Let's ask here, and you know what? I'm actually being drawn. We'll see where my comfort level goes. All right, we're going over to the Light Seers deck. Let's see what happens. All right, Wanda, here's what's happening. All right, Wanda, for you. Okay, the Hierophant, and it's reversed. So what I'm getting here is turn to the knowledge within yourself. You have knowledge that you need to know about, but fear is keeping something from letting that knowledge come out. Go to the knowledge that you have within you is the biggest thing. Stop looking for everybody else to answer your problem. You know what to do. Take it in there. It's good for counsel, but you've also kind of gone in there and stayed there. So I want you to be looking at it. What I'm getting here is time to pick up and move on from this problem. All right. We've got the Page of Swords also upside down. This can be about just being a little too childish in your thoughts. Stop. Let some things go. We're going to bring out the angel cards here in a minute, because this is what I'm seeing is we're not following enough knowledge. You've got the knowledge that you need, all right, but things aren't happening the way you want them to be. So you kind of in your own head, I want what I want, what I want. That's the Page of Swords reversed. And then when I look at this, the Three of Pentacles, everything here is reversed. Everything here is talking about, Wanda, what is you want, what is it you do? Not working together, not working with other people, not being creative, kind of being stubborn and stuck in the way that you want. So that's what I'm seeing is what's going on. You asked what to be aware for. Is tarot with an attitude for a reason? I'm going to tell you, I don't hold back. Get out of yourself, start looking at other people. Something's going on there that is so in tune to you and blockages that I want to find out what's going on. So we're now going to ask the angels. I want to get a little bit of clarity on this. Queen of Michael, what I want you to do is you have to manifest what you want. Your brain needs to, you have to take care of you and those around you mentally. You know exactly what to do. And remember, I said, you've got the knowledge, get off your ass, act on it. That's exactly what we've got here. Then when we go to the Page of Swords and I come here, I get the 8 of Ariel. Again, the page, learning new things, whatnot, but you don't want to take time to learn. This is saying there's some things you've got to learn to be able to move on. There are some things you've got to take time to understand, grasp in your real world, in the physical world, for you to be able to move forward and become the master of your life. And then what we got here, the 3 of Pentacles reversed, and I come over here, 5 of Raphael. So we're dealing with the drama of others. You've kind of separated yourself from other people. And all of these are coming together to say the same thing. You have to understand everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining is what this card is actually saying. And we have the 5. I've talked about 5s all morning. 5 being instability, conflict, a lot of passion, things like that. This is what's going on. And because we're caught up in a lot of other people's drama, things are just out of whack for you. This is the steps you need to take to come out of this and be able to move forward through it. Let me go here. I'm going to help you out here real quick. This is a lot more detail than what I normally go into here. Book a session. I can go into a great detail in helping you figure out what's going on, because I do see a kind of a mental and a heart mess going on here. All right. And you're going to need some choice. What I'm asking is, what does Wanda need to do to step out of it? How do we fix it? What guidance does Wanda need for her to be able to move on through all this mess that we were seeing in those cards? Let's find out what's going on. Wailing tree, reconciliation. You're not 100% right about everything that you've been doing. 5 and 9 come together for a 14. 1 and 4, 5. Look at how many 5s are playing in your cards today. Reconciliation, wailing tree. Sometimes we need to let people reconcile with us, and sometimes we need to reconcile with them. What I'm getting here is, for you, there's some type of reconciliation that needs to be made for you to be able to move on and grab what you need. Okay? Look at the fire here. This is not a pretty card. As I said earlier, things to get moving forward, sometimes we got to go through some pain. We got to go through some agony. And sometimes we got to eat a little crow. And that's what I'm getting. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to talk to you more, Wanda, about that and find out what's happening. That's strong messages there. Okay, here we go. Romance Jackson. I'm going to take yes. Hello, Grand Rising. May I also have a card, please? Absolutely. Going to take a moment here, kind of get rebalanced, resettled, whatnot. Grab my HempWorks coffee. HempWorks with an X.com/tarot with an attitude. Go check it out. HempWorks to me helps get me balanced. It's CBD coffee with no THC in it. It helps me with my joints, with different things. I don't know what. I guess I turned at a weird angle, so the lights went crazy here. But this is important. I'm not into this because it's just something to do. I'm into this because I believe in the product. People will tell you that know me. I take it. I try to take it with me on trips, things like that. I have it. I want it. I do the Kirkerman as well. This is what the coffee is, my mainstay. 2 cups a day for me, and it really, really helps. So understand that. Check it out. HempWorks.com. HempWorks with an X.com / Make sure you go to Tarot with an Attitude so they can see that I sent you. Okay. All right. Here we go. Speaking of I sent you, down in the descriptions below, you will find a link to Spiritually Raw. Okay. I'm an affiliate of that channel. It is a great channel. Go check them out. Use that link to go there. And they are uncensored. They are on a new platform. They have subscription. And right now they're doing like 3 days free or something. So go check it out. Find out what's going on. But use the link that's down below in there. And that way they know you came from me. All right. Here we go. Romance. Good to see you. You getting barefoot? You need to be barefoot. Something tells me you already know about this, Romance. Get barefoot, get grounded, find your magic. Bangarang. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We get barefoot. We yell Bangarang to remind ourselves what we put out, we get back. We yell Bangarang to remember, I got to find my childhood magic again. What I did was we left it. It never left us, but we walked away from it. When we can unadult ourselves and go back to a place where our magic comes in, we can find our magic and we can fly. We can understand that things are there for us and that we have angels and guides and spirits, that the Great Spirit has given us all kinds of things to let us not walk alone. So there we go. Let's find out what's going on. Romance, here we go. Let's get you some cards going. We'll find out how this is going. This will be a real fast quickie. Let's see what's going on. All right. Here we go. Romance. Have a card, please. Coming from the angels, power, the Archangel Power Tarot deck is the name of it for my fellow tarot readers so they can find out. King of Ariel, this is in your physical world. This is things that are going on around you, not in you. What I want you to understand is the Spirit is saying now is the time for you to take charge. You can make some things manifest for you. It's up to you to bring things in. And this actually says your plans are working out very well. That's part of what the card says. I want you to understand that what you're seeing here for you is the fact that you are able to now capitalize, see clearly, and be the king in your physical domain. You can make some things happen. The wheel, things are changing. And I'm getting that things are changing for your betterment. What I'm getting is this wheel is turning. There might even be something in your career that's changing. You're going to do something different. You've got a new idea or something in your to do something physically different in some realm. Okay. And this wheel is, you're on the right track. Stay with it, embrace the change, new beginnings. And I'm seeing that this could be some monetary income for you, that this is going to bring some stuff in. All right. 7 of Gabrielle. So what you got to do your plans, know what you're doing, go with the change, everything, but you got to stand for what you believe in. Somebody's going to tell you that way you want to do something ain't the right way to do it. Guess what? Stand for what you want. This is your world and I'm in my world. Okay. So yes, I'm a diligent enthusiasm of taking advice until my intuition says I got to do something different. I know that's what the right thing says to do, but Spirit is telling me I have to do something different. 7 of Gabrielle. Gabrielle is talking about this is in your will. Okay. This is in your dreams, your passions, your desires. This is fire. Gabrielle is there to tell you, all right, you've done the work. Let the changes happen. Now sit back. Don't force anymore. Do everything you need to do. You're in control. Take control. Do what needs to be done. Let the change happen. Embrace the change. But at the same point, stand up for what you believe in, but also make sure you're watching. Now is the time for observation. Now is the time for you to look around and see what's happening, and you'll be able to bring some things in. I'd love to talk to you in more detail. tarotwithanattitude.com. Welcome, Bangarang. Glad to see you here. Things are moving along. Things are doing well. Got to move that so I can keep an eye on the time. All right. Linda, glad you see it. Can I get a card, please? Sure. Let's take a quick look for Linda. All right. All right. Here we go. Linda. All right. Boom. Let's get this party started for Linda Coolman. Glad to see you here. Welcome. Bangarang. Glad you are here. All right. Here we go. Ace of Ariel. See, I told y'all today, we are talking about new things want to come into your world. And Linda, this is new. I'm just going to read you the card. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. What I'm trying to say here is these things are ready. They're poised to come into your life. Are you ready to receive them? Are you ready to do what it takes to bring them in? You have new opportunities in the physical world. This is something you're going to see that's physically going to be in your present. Guess what? Solutions. This is balance, temperance. Okay? Success that comes from objective, compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Forgiving. Be that balance. Let Spirit come forward in you. Let other people see Spirit. You have some great things coming. All right. Make sure you give credit to where credit's due. If you are owed the credit, that's fine. If spirit helped you, make sure you take credit and you give spirit credit for what spirit does. Balance. Everything has to be balanced. You cannot do. I tell this to people starting out new businesses all the time. Okay. 80% is 100%. You have to do balance. Get certain point and let spirit take over, and you just start. You can fix things as you go. If you try to get everything right 100%, it'll never happen, because something else goes wrong and something else goes wrong, and the little things take us off track. Balance. Let new things come into your world. Be balanced. Be in a place of spiritual, physical, mental, all right, emotional, to be able to see them. Okay? That's what I'm saying for you. And justice. Karma. Remember, what you get out, you get back. Bangarang. That's the Bangarang card right there. All right? This is where you're like, okay, I've got new ideas, some things like that. I've got balance. This is coming on me. What are you putting out? If you want this, you have to do something to get it. Have you already done it? And let it flow, but you're going to have to do something to maintain it. It's not just given. Spirit works with us when we are working. Then they bring in the guides. They bring in the helps. Guides are always here. That wasn't the right way to phrase it. What I'm trying to say is they help you when you are making your effort to move forward. They will help remove obstacles. They will give you signs. They will give you things to go. Okay? If you're not, they start backing off. Why should they put in the effort if you're not? Okay? That's what I want you to see. Linda, that's what I have for you. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to talk to you. TarotWithAnAttitude.com. Let's see where some of these things go and what happens. Kim, good morning. Glad to see you. Glad you are here. Where you been? Where you been? Hi, Rob. Yard sale part 2 was good. There we go. May I please have a card for this week? Thanks and all love for you. Cynthia, thank you. Love for you too. You know I love you. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Glad everything went well. I knew it would. I knew it would. All right. Here we go. Cynthia. Great blessings on all today. Guess what? Time for you to take some of that money. Take care of yourself. Take care of some things you wanted to do, some things you wanted to get done. And guess what? It's also time for you to have a little bit of fun. You can go out to dinner. Take your son out to dinner. All right? Do something fun with some of that money. Okay? Enjoy. Remember, the goddess, the empress, is here to tell us, Archangel Gabriel, that we not only have to build our garden and take care of our garden. I find it funny that you have a garden here in your icon next to your name, and we have the empress that's coming up and reminding gardens get tended. Only thing that happens in a really good garden is because the gardener took the time to bring out what they wanted. What do you want in your life? But the gardener also has to step away and take care of themselves. There's a lot to tend here. This is the feminine spirit. Collaboration, creativity, come together, let things happen. Go have a little bit of fun. Take the leap of faith. Just go have some freaking fun. This is it. Got the trip coming up. Okay. That's what it's saying. Everything's on course for your trip. Everything's on course for your journey. Just believe in yourself. Listen to your heart and go. You're doing this. You're doing it. You're making it. You have been through a lot over the last year. And you know what? You're coming through. You're taking that leap of faith. You're walking through. And today is a day for you to just be happy. And guess what? You're going to do this by making decisions. Don't worry. When you have something come up, take a moment, analyze it. What does your gut tell you to do? If your gut tells you to call the mechanic about your car, call the mechanic, but do it. Sitting around with stuff that you know you need to take care of is not good. It starts that worry wagon, and there is your Michael is you. You know, we've talked about this before. Michael's your guy. All right. And Michael lets him know, hey, even things, make decisions, move on. All will be better once you make decisions. So if there's something you're thinking about doing, take a leap with that money. Take a leap of faith. Remember, take care of yourself. You're allowed to have a good time. You're allowed to enjoy. You can bring your own happiness and joy into your life. Take a leap of faith. Do it. Make a decision. Go with it. Whatever the decision is, live with it. Go with it. All right. If you need to go put it up, then go put the money up. All right. But live with it. You'll be good. Spirit will help you with it. All right. Love you, lady. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate all the support and everything that you give me. I appreciate it. All right. Karen Hobgood Godwin. Here we go. Good morning and bangarang. Glad you are here, lady. Yes, yes, yes. May I have a card, please? All right, Karen, let's find out what the angels are saying for you today. Let's find out what Spirit has. Here we go. What a great and beautiful day. All right. Here we go. All right. 8 of Gabrielle. Movement here. Okay. 8 of Wands. Moving forward. A great deal of activity. Sudden and immediate results. Things are going to change. I know what you and I talked about. I hope that's what we're seeing here. It's going to be in your will and your passion and your desire to make things change. What do you want to do? Move forward on it. Move on it. Keep going. All right. With whatever it is that passion and desire. That's what you need. Lot of Gabrielle flying around here for you today. A lot of fire. Knight of Gabrielle. Movement. And this is dead on movement. Remember, you have a goal, go get it. Start moving on it. Don't let it sit. All right. This is time to take action. Great passion for a cause. What did we just talk about? There we go. All right. But you don't have to give everything away. You have your own passion, your own desire. You live with it. You go with it. You make it. You make a move. All right. And guess what? The 2 of Ariel. Life will get fun again. You'll be able to have some things. You'll be able to start planning in the physical world. Start moving. Find out what you want to do. Spot places. Make phone calls. This is all about everything we kind of talked about and the action items you need to do. And the 2 of Ariel is once you don't dread it. Have fun gathering information, but make life and work fun again. That's what we have for you today, sweetie. Make life fun again. Wow. Isn't that kind of cool? How many times do we get told that? Go have a good time. Go have a good time. Welcome, Bangarang. Thank you for being here. I love you too. Thank you very much. Appreciate all you do. Oregon Farm Girl. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going good. Rob, a card, please. Thank you. Absolutely. Let's see what we've got here. Oregon. Let's find out what's going on here. All right. Going to do a quick shuffle. Oregon Farm Girl in the house. Glad to see you there. All right. And let's see what's happening. All right. Oregon Farm Girl. Ace of Michael. New ideas. Okay. This is new thoughts. This is in your logical, in your actual conscious mind. New things that are coming. Time to move. This is about movement and bringing some new things into your life. The Page of Raphael. This is about your happiness and your emotions. So it's ironic. We have conscious, we have subconscious right next to each other. The Page of Raphael is here to tell you, get off your ass, get some passion back, but learn. Find out what you want to do. You're going to have this new idea, okay? But you need to take a minute and learn what you want to do before you just go running off and getting all excited and running arms akimbo and being all silly or whatnot. This is about knowledge. This is about learning. This is about understanding, okay? And what you're going to do then is, wow, look at the pages. This is learning. And again, we're right back to mind. So you cannot allow your emotions with this new idea. You want to embrace them. You want to understand them, but you have to learn. You have to have that childlike spirit, have that eagerness to go, but you got to take time to learn. Okay. The Page is all about learning. In this one, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. So you've got this new idea. You would love to get it started. Don't let fear stand in your way. Get moving. Do it slow. Do it right. Use some sense. Learn what you need to do, but get moving. That's what I see for you. That's what Spirit's giving me for you. Let me know what's happening. I'd love to talk to you more about that. There's a lot going on there. Okay. Good for you, girl. All right. Hey, I liked and shared. Can I get a reading? I don't care if you did or not. You can get a reading. Absolutely. My name is Yashri. Okay, Raul, current feelings for me. Is there any other girl in his life except me? Will he contact me? I will be glad to give you a reading. I will not read him. I will not butt into his life. I will not share his secrets with you. That's called communication. And I will tell you this right now. If you already have those doubts and you think he's there and this trust is an issue, walk the hell away. You're already answering your own question. If you think that's a possibility, then he is not the man for you. So what does Julie need to know about this situation? All right, 5 of Ariel. There is some conflict going on, but the help is closer than you appear. You couldn't, let me bring this in so we can bring it in. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies is exactly what's on that card. What I want you to understand, the 5 of Ariel in the physical world means you're looking at something, you feel helpless, you feel hopeless. And what I'm getting here, there's somebody close to you that you're not even paying any attention to, that is glad to help you and glad to take over, that's not going to cause you this strife. That's what I'm seeing. The 8 of Raphael. This is dead on. Sweetie, you are supposed to walk away from this guy, okay? You are supposed to leave. It's no longer serving you good. It's only bringing you negative energy. Therefore, it is time to walk away. There is somebody closer that you're not even seeing because you're so wrapped up in this other guy. Let Raphael come in and show you a different way. All right. That's what I'm getting here. And then guess what? The Queen of Ariel. Once you do that in your physical world, stop waiting on somebody else and you go and get what you want yourself. Take charge. Go ask a question. Find out, are you there or this? What is your intent? You have to take care of you here. Okay. You have to take care of your own physical well-being surrounding your own body, your soul, because this could lead you into sickness, into stress, into depression. What I'm seeing here, cut this guy loose. There's somebody else that's closer that won't put you through this. You don't see it. You got to walk away, okay? And you're going to miss something good because you're stuck waiting on this one guy. The Queen of Ariel, take care of yourself. Stop relying on somebody else to make you happy. And guess what? You will be happy. Once you become happy within yourself, all these things will come into fruition and you will be able to manifest some new things into your life. That's what I see. Let me know what's going on. Thank you for sharing and supporting. Please share from Tarot with an Attitude. Love that. Love to see what's going on. Benevolent Star. Hey, y'all. High vibes, light beings. Absolutely welcome. Have you any advice on how to support my eldest son, who is 24 years old, who has just booked to have his jab? Okay, let's find out what's going on. Okay, here we go. 24-year-old son, benevolent star, needs a little guidance, a little direction. I'm going to take a moment, Star, and I'm just going to sit back for a second, have a drink of my coffee, okay? Let me get a little centered, wrap my head around it. I don't want to rush into this. How do you support your eldest son who is 24 years old, who is just booked to have his jab? I'm not quite sure what you mean by jab, but we're just going to ask, what do you got to do? Okay, here we go. All right, benevolent star. Spirit is strong with you. But sometimes, and I want y'all to learn, understand, even the most enlightened being gets frustrated. And sometimes we have to turn to other people for help and for clearance and guidance because we get too emotionally attached. We're too emotionally attached to the outcome. Emotions is one of the reasons you need to remember we're here. We are spiritual beings, as Star is alluding to, okay, that we are having a physical presence as a spiritual being. We are having a physical human experience. What comes with that? The human mind, the conscious, the subconscious. And we become so attached to some of these outcomes, the emotions run us, and we have a hard time separating out from our intuition and fear. So let's find out what's going on. All right. And we'll see what's happening here. All right. Eight of Gabrielle. Think of this as the Eight of Wands. If you're not familiar with this deck, Gabrielle is there to help us to remember this would be the Eight of Wands movement. Things are happening. Go with the flow. All right. This is in your will, your desire. You have to go and take care of yourself and do what's going on. Okay. There might be some movement involved to be able to complete this quest that you're looking for, of being able to help care for him. Okay. The Knight of Ariel. Now, what I love about this night, this is about taking some action. You want to know what you need to do, you're going to have to take some action. But what I love about the pictures in this card, the Knight is all about focus. The Knight is all about you want to bring something in your physical world to help support all. If you look, all this food here is not there to support him, but he is sitting still. One of the few Knight cards that I see that he's sitting still. This person is planting their field. You are there to help protect and guard them, but they have to do their own work. Okay? This is not within your control. All you can do is guide, direct, and try to keep them from harm. But this is going to be something that he is going to have to experience. He is going to have to learn to do. Be there, be ready, find out what's going on, but focus. And again, what this is saying is if you want something to come into your physical world, you got to make the action to make it happen. You're going to have to take forward. So I have movement. I have different things, that I see here that are both of these cards are about movement. What are you willing to do? And then again, we've got the Ten of Ariel. This situation is coming to an end. There is very much to be grateful for. What we have here is financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So what we've got here is if you will move, you do what you need to do. You take the necessary steps. Listen to your intuition. Find out what's going on. You're going to come through this okay. All right. You are going to come through this okay. I am going to go to a Shaman's Dream Oracle deck and ask, where do we go from there? How do you do this? What is one area that we can focus on here, Benevolent, that you can see to be able to move forward in this life and in what things are going on? Okay. The power of community. It's funny. This is probably going to be the last reading of the morning. We started with somebody asking about the collective. And here we are, 26. We have an 8, movement, mastery, learning, being willing to learn. 8, movement, being willing to learn what to do and what actions to take. The Knight of Ariel, action. You got to build what you want to do. In the community, look within your community. There are answers for help and for guidance here. And what I'm seeing is there might be some community programs that are also going to be able to help you. Okay? Things are going to change, but things are going to work out as long as you're working for your higher good and his higher good. But you do have to remember, he is now of his own being and spirit. Let him explore. Let him live life. Let me understand what that's going on about his job and everything else. tarotwithanattitude.com is where you can reach me. I can go into a lot more detail on these readings. When I go into detail, number one, we have fun doing it. Okay. I always believe in the laughter is a healing medicine. Yes, we may cry, but you're not going to leave crying. Okay. I promise you that. This is something that is dear to me. And my understanding is that people need to understand you can find help and guidance and find what you need, your dime, your important, what you're wanting to find out. Okay. But we can do it in a way that's fun and absolutely enlightening. You are welcome, Plavi. Hello, Novella. Glad to see you. Chastity. Good morning, Rob. Hope you're having a beautiful morning. Where have you been? I am now. Where have you been, girl? You know you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be with the tribe. You're starting to cut out on the tribe. We're going to have a council about how to handle your absence. You let me know. Good to see you, Chastity. Good for you. May I please have a card? Thank you. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on. Let's get back over here for Chastity and find out what Chastity needs to know about getting through today, this week, everything. All right, let's find out. Chastity, it is great to see you. All right. Chastity, Queen of Ariel, you need to take charge of manifesting what you want in your life. It's going to be on you. Spirit will be there to help guide you, but this is in your physical world. This is what do you want? And sometimes that starts with the happiness inside and being able to bring that happiness out so things will be able to come to you a lot easier or whatnot. But the Queen of Ariel is there to tell you, you need to focus on what you want to do, and those closest around you. The Queen of Ariel is there to say, you want something new in your life? What are you doing to nourish it? Bring that feminine spirit out of fertility and birth what you want into this world. Then we've got the 5 of Gabrielle, the 5 of Wands. You know, a challenge you can resolve. There's something going through here, and it's really frustrating, but you got this. Don't get caught up in the emotion of it. Step back, look around, see what's going on. And what I'm really getting here, get out of other people's bullshit. Step away, withdraw. And it actually says right here, withdraw from the drama of others. Let other people be. Maybe it's time to walk alone for a little bit. Find your balance, find your temperance, find your placement, your center, and you will be able to come back and get some things. Guess what? Move on. Move on. Whatever this fight is, let it go. Move on. Light at the end of the tunnel. Mental. And I find it absolutely ironic. We have the physical world. You want it? What are you doing to get it? What are you doing within yourself to get it? The passion and the drive, we're getting kind of sidelined because we're caught up on other people's crap. Okay? Let it go. This is going to bring you mental happiness and awareness and be able to get you clear so you can see clearly. Once you walk away from this, things will start clearing up here. You'll be able to see it. Let me know what's going on. Okay? Novella. Oh, this moon was intense. Yes, it was, my dear. Very intense. A lot of people feeling it. A lot of people getting confused in it and not understanding there's some things we need to let go of. Okay? But yes, very intense energies, things like that. Good morning. Can I please? Okay, we got there. Thank you in advance. Cindy McCarty, may I please have a card? Absolutely, Cindy. Let's find out what's going on for Miss Cindy. Good to see you here. Okay. Here we go. Cindy. Ooh, the Tower. Change your life. This is not saying a change is coming. The card is titled Change Your Life. There's something you need to know. And this is going to be a large change. Something is going to happen. Okay. So you need to be prepared for it. Understand you can't fight the change. We talked about this morning at the beginning of the show with community. People are literally in a mess because they're not willing to accept change. They're not willing to accept they didn't get what they want. They're not willing to accept that they might have to live in somebody else's world for a little bit. Okay? That's what we're there for. Be happy, be understanding. Nothing is supposed to remain the same. So you have some change coming your way. You have some things that are going to happen, but you're going to be able to find a base in there. Your base is what's going to carry you through. This base in your will and understanding, you'll come through this. You'll be victorious of it. It's new place, and it's new place to start from is what I'm getting. That's what's going on. And then we have the Sun. So we got some changes going to come. It's coming. And what I'm really getting here, Cindy, is, all right, you're not willing to move. You're kind of staying complacent. So Spirit's fixing to send something to knock you out of place, all right, to get you moving again. So you can come to a new point of reference and you can declare some victory and see some light. Now, you're not supposed to stay there, okay? We're going to a 4, okay? Going to a 4. 4 is a little low from 1 through 10, okay? 4, a new place to start out from. And if you use this as a new jumping off point, the Sun is yours. Your world's going to light up. Ariel's going to come in and help you find new things, new places. And most of all, you're going to feel the happiness of a new sun, okay? Of new things coming into your life. That is what I see, okay? Sounds like it's a card for me. Yes, resonate with help. Thanks, Rob. You are welcome. Glad you were there. KG, good morning. All right. Gonna let y'all know. Gonna start shutting this thing off at 10 o'clock. You got to start being in here at 9 o'clock. Okay. Because other things going. I got a lot of irons in the fire, some different things going. So let's see or go. I have a card. How to act on a conflict. Stay or send away. How do you feel? What's your gut? Okay, so let's do this. Let's pop in here. Your question, stay or send away. All right. KG needs to know what's going on with this conflict. Okay, and find out. Should she stay or should she send away? Let's ask about stay. They stay, you're going to have to look at changing your own perspective. Maybe this isn't all on them. Okay, is what I'm getting. Perspective. If you want them to stay, you're going to have to change the way you look at things. You can't expect people to always change for you. You have to look at them. So if this is a conflict or whatnot, what's a conflict about? Is it worth losing a friendship over? Is it that powerful? Okay, but what I'm getting here, staying, is changing perspective. Sending away, the king of Michael. All right. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Is this what you want? What I'm getting when you send away, this could be a final send away. Are you mentally present? Are you letting your logic work in this situation and sending away? Because this very well could be the way to go, is to just step away. But when you do it, you have to be mentally prepared to handle the outcome. Kings make decisions. That doesn't mean they don't get to feel the outcome of them. So that's what I'm getting. You want to stay, you're going to have to change your perspective. You're going to send them away, you be ready for the outcome. It's going to be a mental outcome. It's going to have to be something you're going to have to wrap your mind about. Okay? Let me know what's going on. We can go into more detail about that if we need to. Okay? So everybody, with all of that being said, want to see if anybody else came in that I need to find out what's going on. Okay. Guess what? With all that being said, what I need you to do, tarotwithanattitude.com. Come to this site right here. Book a session with me. It helps me continue this on. It helps me move things forward. All right. It helps support me. It's an even exchange, okay, of energy. You can't always take the free stuff and not give back. Okay. Down below, there in the description, there is a tip jar. Send me a little tip jar. Find out. Help a brother out here. All right. The HempWorks. The HempWorks. I want you to understand HempWorks here. This is another way. This is a product I believe in to help you help yourself. Okay. Helps me. And at the same time, man, my joints, things are better. Whoo, I had gotten away for a couple of days from doing it. Something happened. I either hit something or whatnot. I was in trouble. I grabbed 4 HempWorks with curcumin, no THC. And guzzled, actually turned it into iced coffee, guzzled 2 cups of coffee, and by the next day, right as rain. I got my back, okay? I got my shoulders back, okay? That's what's happening. Check it out. Find out what's going on. Down below, links, Tarot with an Attitude. We are taking the Cancun 2020 getaway. You got to be part. Come check it out. Find out what's going on. This is where you find the answers and get your information. Get it in, because we're coming up on the conclusion of being able to bring anybody else on. You still have time to get in and make a payment, okay? And a little bit of time to move forward, but time is running out, okay? Remember, we're leaving in October. Halloween stuff is already on the shelves. We're that close. Is that not crazy? And Weight Watchers ran a freaking Christmas ad already. Do you believe that? Christmas, lighten up. They could have run a Halloween ad. They could have done anything they wanted. That kind of pissed me off, but it's okay. Life is. If it gets people their business, that's what they need to know. With all that being said, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Banger!
Bye.